Hello, this is Wilton White, and welcome to another episode of Spot on Success TV, Evolution of an Entrepreneur. Here with me today is Han Fan, an affiliate marketing expert, and we're here to discuss some of the techniques that he uses in affiliate marketing. Hello, Han.
Hi, Welton. It is good to see you here.
Definitely good to see you too. Definitely a pleasure to have you on the show. And
It's my pleasure to be here too.
all right, excellent. So why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was being an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old, and
Wow.
I grew up in China and moved here when I was 13 in the U.S. In Lexington, Kentucky, and
Okay.
been to a lot of early age, been to a lot of poverty and a lot of all that stuff. So I'm not going detail about that. And kind of working my way out and build a little empire for myself. And that's just kind of shorter version of it. And I've been always been involved offline business, building different business before I even got into internet marketing business. So
Okay.
I have a quite experience, different in different industries. Like I work as my first business was computer repair business. So
Okay.
I was doing the service industry. So and then I kind of I did a flea market. I was a power seller on eBay. So just and then I become into real estate. You just kind of step by step, always evolving to the next step. And not every venture I did is successful, and I failed so many times. It's not even funny. But I always get it back up and build it bigger and better each time. So by the time I hit to internet marketing about 3 4 years ago, I was pretty successful at the beginning. Unlike a lot of people stories, I'm not making any money on internet marketing, but because I have the fundamental business experience that I had in the offline industry, I know what to do, how to serving people, then and I know how to leveraging on a lot of things. So I was pretty. And I was smart because a lot of people afraid to hire a coach. But the first thing I did was hiring an internet marketing coach. So it saved me a lot of grief, a lot of time. Kind of right off, I wasn't making money within a first I think it's first month or so after the training programs. So
Excellent. Okay, yeah, because I've heard that people who get mentors or some type of training coach, they're usually the ones that have become most successful, at least the fastest anyway. That's
yeah,
a definite good jump start on the career.
I mean, here's the biggest secret in life, which is not really secret, is when you want to become the best in running or swimming or in her marketing, whatever you want to do, go find the best person that does that and hire him as a coach and ask all the questions that you can about that thing, and then eventually you'll become that person or even better. So in a lot of cases, I mean, that's just a simple formula working every time,
Okay, all right,
right?
excellent. So what made you actually decide to, I guess, go from the offline to internet marketing? Was there something in specific that attracted you to marketing on the internet versus doing other things, or was it just a gradual progression going from like eBay on the internet into direct marketing on the internet through other forms, like for example the Warrior Forum, which is what you have on that screen behind you? Yeah.
Right. And I guess the involvement is part of just timing, and because I was in real estate, and real estate market was crashing, so I gotta have some other kind of source of income come in. And then I started studying internet marketing, which if you study internet marketing, it's just a faster version of a direct marketing. And then I realized it's much easier, it's much smarter actually to sell a informational product versus a service, because you just have so much way you can leverage. Without internet, you just have so much cost involving direct marketing, mailing stuff, and delivering a product. But internet has really revitalization, changed the whole industry, how you're delivering the product, presenting your product, how to selling the product. So it has so much way to leveraging your time, money, efforts, everything. And it's instead to open another physical service industry, I would recommend people make their own info products and selling info products. And
So
it just it's just so much easier, and you're gonna serve a lot more people. Like for example, if you open a restaurant, just for sake of argument, the restaurant can only sit 200 people at a time.
Right.
If you're writing an ebook about how to open a restaurant, and a lot of people start open restaurant because of you, overall you benefit a lot of more people than just that 200 people. So
Okay.
because it's ultimate leveraging there. So
That's a good way of looking at it.
I have to. So the law of the universe is the more people that you can serve, the more money you're gonna make. And a lot of people focus on making money, but the really thing you need to focus on is delivering the highest possible value that you can in the marketplace.
Okay. And
So
that
you,
makes sense for a lot of levels.
yeah, I mean, if you only have the most of, important asset in anybody's life is time. I mean, something you can never get back. So if you spend 1 hour producing one bike, only serving one person, or you can be like Henry Ford, mass producing 200 cars, you're gonna, got millions of dollars coming to business. So you got to, as an entrepreneur, you always have to think about how do I leverage my time, my effort, my money, and the people that you work for. So people's relationship as well. So
Okay. All right.
that's the reason I kind of enter the internet marketing world and decide I really like it. I mean, it's just ultimate leveraging for me. So
All right, excellent, excellent. Okay, so for example, for someone who's just beginning or just starting out there, one of the things I think that they can look at is people like you and other well-established marketers and be intimidated. They would say, "Wow, look at all that he's accomplished and look what he's done." It seems like they're all so vested into the marketing and they seem to be everywhere. Like, how can I compete? Or like, is the market saturated? Or is there room for me as a new person to get in to the market and really make an impact or really even make a living for myself with so many well-established marketers who seem to like dominate the industry?
well, when we establish the marketer, we all start with where you were starting. I mean, if you were a beginner, I mean, we're nobody at one day. When we started, you just had to work your way too. I mean, I get a lot of questions. Where do I start? I'm just keep buying product after products, never taking action. I said, pick the one you absolutely love the most, the one that you're absolutely passionate about. Because the reason why for that is, again, don't focus on the money yet. Focus on delivering the highest possible value to your customers, and it doesn't matter which business you're doing, offline or online. And to do that, you gotta be personally passionate and absolutely love the topic you want to teach people about, or the product you want to sell. At least I would never sell a product I don't believe in, and there's internet marketing is not lacking of stuff to make money on. It's too much stuff out there. I mean, you can make offline, CPA, Amazon. You gotta kind of say to yourself, what most excites me the first. So I'm gonna give you a tip is I just write down all your stuff into a notepad like this. Idea one maybe is Amazon. Idea two maybe make a product. Idea three is CPA campaigns, or YouTube marketing, whatever it is. You write it down, then you just take your pencil, you go into the list and see, then you kind of, doing your feeling, listen to your heart, see which one excites you the first, and that's the one that you just starting out with that, and
Okay.
just rate a scale of 5, in the 5, and just write it down. Hey, like I said, not everything you do in life works out. So if the first choice you got into after, you give all you got for 4 to 6 months and still doesn't happen, just jump to your list to the second one. And I guarantee every time you fail, you're going to learn something, and you can use that for your next project, do better, faster, and larger.
Okay.
We all start out with nothing. The thing is, you can't let anything stop you from taking that first action. And a lot of people say, because Han achieved this, well, that's him. That never will gonna be me. With that kind of attitude, you just self-fulfill prophecy. You're never gonna be anywhere in life.
Right. That kind of leads back to mindset in terms of how you focus on things.
It's in mindset, because I was in poverty mindset. That's why I was not going anywhere until I started hanging out with millionaires, mentors, and changed my mindset from I can't do attitude to I can do. If Wilton can do it, there's no reason that I hand cannot do it. And they're gonna have that kind of positive attitude and positive expectancy of the outcome, then your life will change tremendously.
Okay.
Situation's a situation. Situation doesn't have a meanings until you put a meaning to it. So it's just a choice. You're going to put a positive meaning to it or a negative meaning to it.
Exactly. Okay. Well, let's get just a little bit specific. Okay. For example, if someone who's starting off in the beginning and they say, okay, and I want to succeed in this. I think I got the correct mindset, and but who do I market to? Like, I've never put a product out there, so I don't have any like list established of people to market to. Where do I get my message, or who do I get my message out to that, hey, I have this product, or I have someone else's product that you might be interested in? Like, where do I find my audience?
So find to marketing product, you're gonna go backwards. You do not go the things. You can't just go the things you love the most. You might have niche about that small. And if you have that small niche, there's nobody going to part with enough money to make a business. So if you find out what you love, passion to do, then you have to find out there's a massive of people in that niche. For example, evergreen niche, everybody knows make money online, weight loss niche. There were just tons, massive of people. There's no way that one person can serve that entire market. Even 1,000 people cannot even serve that market, because with that giant niche, you got the women's losing weight, you got male lose weight, like Asian six-pack, just different sub niches. So it is your job to doing marketing research as a marketer, to find big enough niche to have enough people willing to part the money if you deliver quality product. That's what I see most people make, is they make a product but nobody want to buy. So you want to go to the best place to search for that is different forums. You go board.com, and you find you type the niche name in there, you see different forums where people go and discuss. Then you find that you start participating in the forum, develop your authority in the forum. That again, you have to certainly have some kind of knowledge on the niche, what you want to talk about. And you answer people's questions and all that stuff on the forum. And you research on the forum, see what the 10 mistake or frustration of those people are. And then you jot down. You can turn it into an ebook, video training classes. And then sometimes the forum lets you buy advertising space, and you just kind of launch from the forum. And then you start to kind of meet all kinds of people into the same niche, and you start doing a JV partnership. So that's actually the fastest way to getting into a niche, build a list as well.
Okay.
So you just my principle, if you've been on my list for a while, is to give first, and the whatever you give out is gonna 10 times coming back to you. So always want to, again, a lot of people probably gonna say this is how much money I made, all that great stuff. But every time you talk to me, I'm talking about how much value can you really give it to the marketplace. Right. And then the money will just flow in. Sometimes you can't really stop it. So and so think about just go find what the customer want, and give them what they want. You ask them what they want, and the best way, if you don't have a list, is go to the forum. If you do have the list, you have to survey the list. So and then everybody starts somewhere. Giveaway, sometimes like weight loss niche, they have giveaway events. If you don't have a list yet, that's a good way to get in. And there's a safeswap.com. Once you get it, maybe I would say 500 to 1,000 people, you can swap with other people who has similar interest niche. So that's another way to grow your list as well. So I will start with the forum, because that's where the people that are most interested in that topic are going to hang out and have active questions, want answers to, and they're the most people that's going to be a part with the money too. So there's other indicators to look at whether they're part of money. Is look at competition. Is there anybody else offering similar product right now? That's a big, huge sign that the more competition you have, actually, the better the market is.
Okay.
So I mean, if nobody's selling any product in our market, it probably means a dead market. And you probably can look at Google AdWords campaigns, see what how many people are trying to advertise in that keywords or in that niche as well. That's another indicator. The higher the dollar, that means the higher competition. So then people wouldn't pay that much money if they're not making money. I mean, that's pay per click. So
Right. And you just touched up on something. I guess that's paid advertising versus the type of free advertising that you get through other methods and forms. So have you done much paid advertising before, or what do you think that your kind of experience or success is with
I'm
methods?
just kind of in the borderline to get into it right now myself. So I couldn't, say anything about pay advertising. But I believe that to master internet marketing, just two things really. You got to know how to generate traffic. Secondly, you got to learn how to convert, and that's it. You master two things. You all say it doesn't matter. It's paid traffic or free traffic. If you know how, you know how to generate traffic from there and convert. Now, when people are starting out with internet marketing, they don't have much money, so pay advertising, pay per click, it's kind of scary because you pay by the click, and it's like gambling to people.
Yeah, I think the first time I saw it, what I was going through my mind at the time was pay per click. And I was like, well, what if I all of a sudden start getting like thousands of clicks and overnight while I'm sleeping, I wake up in the morning, I have this huge, massive bill that, and then I
I know,
learned that it really doesn't quite work that way. You actually set a budget on.
Yeah, you have budgets, and you have you can just spend penny a day if you want to. There's paid traffic is not like $5 per click. You got cheap penny traffic somewhere too. You just really have to master that. So if you think about SEO, it's not free too. So you got to just kind of sit down, do your numbers. It all makes sense to you. So I recommend you master all as you take one traffic. Like if you want to do SEO, focus on SEO, mastering that. Then don't stop there. You want to go mastering the paid traffic. Paid traffic, within paid traffic is Facebook ad, there's CPM, there's banner ads. So you take one of those, mastering first. Don't go everywhere because you'll be losing money and get nothing and quit this thing. So.
Well, I see that a lot of what you do is actually quite a bit of video marketing, or at least some video advertising of your affiliate products. I mean, you probably have more videos out there, especially video reviews of products. And what I like most about your video review of your products, you're actually using the products. You're actually taking us through it by example.
Right.
And I found those to be extremely helpful. And many times, at least I guess from a conversion perspective, and that's the trigger in my mind that I've seen him use it, and this is exactly something I can use in my business or exactly for the specific task that I have in mind for right now, and click. I definitely would hit on the buy. But there are a lot of people out there that see the video marketing, anything related to video, I think is one of the most intimidating things, that next to copywriting. Because even copywriting still kind of gives me the little bit of nervousness. But at least for video marketing, like the video marketing that you do, I think a lot of people are really very self-conscious about how they come across on video, whether or not they can explain things correctly, whether or not they're going to be talking and saying like a thousand times, or how they're looking at the time, and people will think that hey, your face looks funny, or something, and even me, I've been only done I guess a few of these interviews, and I think since the first one, my confidence has increased dramatically because I think that people are more interested in what's being said in the conversation rather than we're not I've said words wrong, or I've like wiggled in my chair too much or done something like that. So so how do you get people to get over that fear, I guess, of getting a video out there?
That's an excellent question because I get that question every single day in my emails. Yeah. Well, I do have to confess. I've been model since I was 21, so I have actors training.
Wow.
I'm big DJ for 3 years, so I'm awesome in front of the crowd. I do New Year parties with 2,000 people. So I didn't use, before I came to the internet marketing, I'm already comfortable with the cam shooting on my face. So that was like my advantage in the marketplace. I took it. So I have no problem getting on the camp being stupid, and I have no problem like saying I just this is who I am, and people gonna buy from people they like, and that the people don't like you, and they're not gonna buy from you. It doesn't matter what you're selling online or offline. So I overcome my fear, because being Asian, or most of the Asian guys shine. They sit in the back of the classroom. I was that guy. So, but slowly, to about 10 years of progressions, I kind of get out of that personality, become like I can get on the mic and say anything I want. So, but for people like afraid to get on the cam, it's like you go into the dance club. Everybody is like worried about how they dance in the club. But in reality, everybody just care about themselves, because they don't even gonna look at you, because they just they're too worried about how they're gonna make the dance move. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Right?
definitely.
So I mean, you just got to do it. But you know what? Not everybody are fit to, like, there are people saying that everybody should get on the camp, but I disagree, because not people that does video marketing, you have to have personality. You're gonna have to have, a passion talking about your topic. You can't just, if you don't have those, I think you should do PowerPoints just using your voice only, because all that stuff conveying with even your body language, your hand movements, all that shows on the cam. But if you're just a boring person with no expression in your face and talking monotones, that actually going to decrease your sales. I see a lot of review videos like that, and I mean, if I see them, I was like, I will close out. This is so boring. I mean, like looking for interesting entertainment stuff, not just talking about boring educational stuff. They want to see somebody is passionate about the product, passionate about teaching people things, and have the more free you can free yourself, be yourself, and express yourself. You cannot express yourself in your email as much as in a video cam, right? So use that. I mean, I just, if you don't have a personality developed, I recommend you go to local, what do you call those? You can go to local acting school, actor guilds. Sometimes they have acting class. Take those. You learn about people's emotions. How do you freely express yourself? It's self-improvement. To your voice, to your body languages, and you can learn a lot of different perspective for yourself that you don't know about. So and taking acting class, and take the what public speaking group. I forgot the name of it.
Probably now that one I'm aware of. Toastmasters, I think, is a good group to get into.
Yeah, I highly recommend people get into that, because this is what it is. I mean, although you don't see your audience, but that's what it is. You become a great speaker. There's just like you're mastering anything in life. It's not one or two things. You just all have to come together. Fortunately I have a diversity of backgrounds in different areas, and the people see me. I'm successful now. It wasn't without hard working. It was it just came to me. It's not like that. It's just I failed so many times, but I get up. And when I did my first DJ gig in front of 250 people, I was scared, but I still did it. You just gotta have that kind of mental attitude. Like I say, I'm gonna win this. You either let your fear overcome you, or you overcome the fear. It's just a choice. That's it. Even the things that in life, that it's so big, that scares you, you still go to it, just to see that you can do it. Just not to put to you or anybody else around you, but put to yourself, hey, I can do this. If you got that kind of mental attitude, you can do anything you want in life.
Right.
Again, just come to mindset, and I do have that. I got the fight in me to win. Just like you let the fear, if you can let the fear win, or you're gonna win over the fear. And if your goal doesn't scare you, that goal is not big enough for you. Right? I don't know who said that, but I didn't come out with that. But if your goal for this year or next month doesn't scare you at all, you didn't push yourself enough.
Yeah, it's all about challenging yourself and pushing yourself, man. Yeah.
You need to have that goal scare you a little bit. you know, more. You know, you got to be kind of reality check. Do you want to make sure that it's within frame what you can accomplish? But you got to have a goal scare you a little bit, because once you conquer that goal, it's like a baby steps in my life. You just take one step at a time. You know, the more fear you conquer in your life, the more confident you're gonna be. And
Right.
when you conquer that little fear of being on cam, then you're gonna, hey, I can do creating my own product now, and I can get on the cam. So that's just how you progressing as a human, as not just as you progress growing, and your money will comes in coming just you just naturally comes in. So you gotta have balls.
Right. Evolution, I guess. Okay. So I noticed that I guess for all you've done so many videos and so many affiliate products, it makes me wonder, do you try every product that you promote before you promote it? Because there are so many products out there, and what's very common among most marketers, and especially internet marketers I see, is that they'll promote a product or recommend it just because they've got a notification that it's becoming available. They'll probably look at it really quick, and some of them even go directly to, I guess, like the earnings per click, or how much how it's doing, and not really even worry about, I guess, trying the product or anything like that. They'll just immediately start marketing.
Yeah, I do. What sets me apart from the rest of people is I actually test every single product. I get them like 2 days or one night ahead of time. I mean, I get up 6 a.m., 5 a.m. to do this reviews. I mean, some of the products doesn't finish the night before. They won't give you a demo copy until the night before. People saying internet marketing is easy, but you got to put your time and effort into it, just like anything in life, right? And I get up 6, 8 a.m. to do the review because I have to take the time to review the product and try out the test the software as well, and install the plugin, make sure at least it installs and it doesn't crashes, because my reputation is on the line. If I recommend one bad product, the customer never gonna buy from me again. So I take that very seriously.
That's excellent.
So that's what I mean. You've seen all my videos. Most of my videos, I tell you, go to what page to find this, this trick here, and nobody does that in the marketplace. I haven't seen any other marketer does that. And if it was ebook, I'll say, well, on this page 26, you're gonna find a very unique method he's using here. So I don't want to give out the content, because then the product creator will be mad at me. you copy it, but that shows me I actually read entire ebook. I if it's a video, I honestly, I didn't have the time. Some of the video are like 40 minutes long, an hour. I say on the cam, hey, I don't have the time to watch the video, but my review is based on the PDF guide they have included. So people listens. I mean, I'm on cam all the time. I can't. It'd be stupid to lie. I mean, I do review every single one of my product. That's why I'm kind of lack of sleeping. I'm doing a week, so I'm doing.
Well, that's very impressive, and like I said before, and just like you just said, I rarely see anyone do as much with affiliate product reviews as you do. And so, if someone who is kind of just starting out,
like I said, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no.
Like I said, the way I'm thinking about it is I'm providing service to these people who are watching my reviews, because why do you need me to review when you can eventually get a read yourself? Is by giving the detailed reviews to you, so you can make your judgment whether or not this product is for you or not. And there's not one time I say, hey, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna make $1 million. I say, if you this product is the right product for you, and you should buy from my link. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I just want to add that one.
Oh yeah, no problem. That's definitely a good point. And I guess also, well, that kind of leads into another thing of people who are, I guess, starting out with affiliate marketing. They wonder, okay, yes, I do want to sell it. I do want you to get it through my link. But then I guess the compelling point is, why shouldn't they probably say, well, why should anyone listen to me? And I guess that really ties back into the unique perspective that you bring to it. Like for you,
right.
the unique perspective that you bring to it. Yes,
right.
It is a little bit of entertainment, but it's a lot of the information that you give too, because
right.
you're actually working through the product, and we can actually see some of the features being used live by you, even if original, I guess, person who put out the product didn't make a video for themselves, or didn't really make a good video, or didn't really give enough information. So I guess for someone who's starting to get out, once they get over the hurdle of actually putting themselves out there, their face on camera, or even just with a screen that's like through Camtasia or something like that, just a
Yeah.
screen and the shot of the actual program itself. I guess giving what information is really relevant to give, as opposed to just going through, here's this menu, and this menu you can do this, and this menu you can do that. I mean, I guess there's also, you have to probably know the intent of the product and how you can get to that intent, or that outcome with the product, as opposed to just the mechanics of using the product itself.
Exactly. You talk about the benefits. I mean,
Yes.
the stuff you're talking about are the functionalities, are features, but that does not explain why. Why is the benefits? So you want to figure out what the benefits is really to your audience, and that's why, I mean, I get hit on like freaking 20 people a day want me to promote their product. People are using POR products, rehash product. I just write off, reject them. I'm not gonna promote that. And then I ask them, what is your unique selling point? Most people doesn't have no idea. Then I'm not gonna promote it. If you don't know what you're selling here,
and that's like you can see the blank look across the screen. What's your unique selling point?
and they don't know.
What is a unique selling point?
I know. I mean, if you don't know what your create is, how it's going to benefit people by using the software, tools, emails, then I don't think you have any clue what you create here. So, I mean, it's nothing personal. I know it takes a lot of energy to creating a product, but at the end of the day, if you have an excellent product, you don't need to recruit JVs. They will come to you. I mean, it benefits their list to have this product. So a lot of people, a lot of things happening is like, if I promote your product, you promote my product, kind of crap going on right now. I really don't like. And so you're gonna kind of have to like, if you're a product creator, just create an excellent product. Just focus on that. The rest of it will just follow itself, really. I mean, you can have a crappy product. I'm not gonna promote. I mean, I don't care how much commission you're gonna give it to me. I'm just not gonna promote. So, yeah.
That's
So,
a good ethical standpoint.
No, it's about how's it gonna benefit my list. I mean, how, don't give me junk. So I will not promote. Just don't bother to email me. Just waste my time and your time. So,
Oh,
yeah. And what was the question again? I think I went off topic a little bit.
Basically, we were just talking about really the I guess getting your unique selling point, getting your idea out there as far as how a new person can really make their stamp on things, amidst all the competition that's out there.
Well,
And that's-
everyone have unique. Like everybody have we all born here. I talk a lot about spirituality things, so I'm into that. Okay, everybody was born here has a unique set of story. Like I was born in China, I've been to America, and then blah blah. That's my unique story. And Wilton has unique perspective with story too. So when you review product, what's gonna benefit your audience is your unique perspective of that software, of that ebook or video training course. Just give what you honest feel about the software or the ebook or training. Just give you a unique perspective. You like it, you don't like it, and don't afraid to tell the things you don't like about it. I mean, a lot of people just say, this is the best thing. I mean, a lot of email messages and junk out there anyway.
Oh yes, that brings up something else. I wanted
You
you
just
kind
say
of put me in
this is the best
like
thing ever. The next day they give us exactly the same thing, the best thing next ever. I mean, that's not true. People are not stupid.
you see it so many times, like pages and pages of this is the best thing they ever saw, and
Yeah.
I've even seen one time they mentioned the wrong product and that that they were talking about. I think. I don't know, it may be just my impression, which may not be correct. I'm wondering whether or not that's done so much because the internet the marketing industry, especially I guess the internet marketing industry, is or the people who are involved is not really a small group, but there may be a small group of people, those that are successful, and that
Yes,
a
it
lot of
is.
marketers may feel if you say something bad about one of their products, that somehow they can make it more difficult for you if you ever have a product, or they and their friends together will not promote your product
Yeah,
or
yeah,
see the bad
that's
line.
going on. That's exactly what's going on.
So that is an occurrence
But
that's really
you
happening.
got a choice to make here. You're gonna take care of the customer, or you're gonna have to please the JV partners. So that's the critical line you personally had to make. My choice was my customer.
Okay.
So I mean, I cannot speak for you or any other affiliate marketer out there, but my priority is to take care of my customer. So I don't care you don't ever promote my product as a JV partner, that's fine. I mean, but I got to take care of the people who took care of me, so which is my customer. So I say that in every marketing message I have out there, and so that's the critical point there. And unfortunately, you cannot please both sides sometimes. So you gotta have this pick your battles and see who you want to please.
Okay.
And to me, again, it's my customer. I took care of all my customers. So
Okay. Excellent. Well, I know that was a fantastic statement. So I guess moving forward, for example, if I want to interview someone else along these same topics, who I guess involved in some of the same things that you're doing with internet marketing, who would you recommend would be a good person to get an interview from?
Peter Garrity,
Yes.
he's always number one. Chris Mooch, Chris Winter, he's also another good video marketer. Those are the people, they know what they're doing. There's a lot of affiliate marketers who have no idea what they're doing. Seriously. They like, here's the illusion that's the marketing place is creating. You sit in there, take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, write an email, then $50,000 come to you in one day. I mean, that's just not reality. I mean, I hate to be busting bubbles here, but that's not. You gotta sit here. You gotta think about what value can I bring to the table to my customer by promoting this product. It literally takes a whole day to do it. I mean, and it's a whole day project. It's not just sitting there, right? 10 minutes, you make it to $50,000. That's. I mean, if you ask any top affiliate out there, they'll agree. They deliver value, then the money will comes in. And I just gave you 3-person, right? So that's on top of my head. That's 3-person I can think of right now.
And very good individuals. I think I've heard of each one of those individuals. Well, I know I've heard of each one of those individuals, and some I've actually spoken to. So.
Yeah, Sean Donahoe. He's been in internet marketing since I ever got started. He's a good one. Tristan Bull. If you ever want to learn how to launch a product, he's a good guy to go to. He was my internet coach. Ross Ruffino. He's a very good guy, a very nice guy. He really cares about your success. And there's his partners, Adam something. I'm sorry, but if you look it up, they're partners, so you should show up at the same time.
Okay.
So they're both very very good guy, and they talk about values, not if you go to internet conferences, everybody's bragging about how much money they make this year, 6 figures, blah blah blah. Those are the 2 guys talking about what they do to benefit the customer. So Ross Ruffino is one of my coach too back the days, but so I know he does a really really good training as well. So
Okay. Excellent.
to find other interviews.
Okay. Well, Han, thank you very much for a fantastic session. I really enjoyed speaking with you, and I think that the viewers are really going to appreciate this as well. And so I'm glad you answered all my questions, and I'm really glad that I had you on there. Definitely.
I'm glad to be here. Final note for the people who are just starting: just take action. Just write down your game plan today, right now, and breaking. Like, you gotta work from your year goal down to your monthly goal, and from monthly goal to weekly goal, then to daily goal, and just follow that sheet and do something every day, and things will change. I promise you, things will change instead of just, being jumping around all over the place. Take specific action every day, and maybe about a year later, you're gonna thank me for this advice. But that's the best advice I can give it to anybody right now.
Yes, and I definitely thank you for that advice as well.
Right?
Definitely.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
thanks.
Well, you're welcome, Pan. Definitely. Well, that wraps up another episode of Spawn Success TV. I want to thank Han Fan for joining us today, and I'd also like to thank you for tuning in. I look forward to having you at another episode soon. And if you're watching this on the website, please feel free to leave a comment and share the video. You can also find out more about Han in the links below the video. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button above the video. And there's also a link below the video on YouTube that'll take you back to the main site. And if you're watching this somewhere else, please head back to Spawn Success TV and leave your comments there. And if you're listening to this on an iTunes podcast, please subscribe to my iTunes podcast and check out my site at Spawn Success TV. Once again, thank Han Fan for joining us, and please tune in to another episode of Spawn Success TV, Evolution of an Entrepreneur. Take care.